Very good Monday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community and beyond. Landon here with you in the driver's seat to bring you your weather or not forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Folks, I want to start off this video by saying we already have the start of an active pattern that began last night and is continuing throughout this morning. We're going to have multiple rounds of showers and storms. It's going to be impacting the area today all the way through Thursday, all right? It's not going to be one continuous rain and storm event, but we've got multiple rounds of robust weather makers that's going to be shifting through the region here over the upcoming days. We are honing in on the Tuesday and Wednesday time frame on into Wednesday night and Thursday morning for the potential for a significant severe weather event to unfold here across the region. We'll dive into the details here in just a moment, folks, but I just wanted to make you all aware and please recommend having your safety plan in place before the strong and severe threats arrive as we work later and throughout this week, all right? We have got ongoing convection that is riding right along this boundary associated with a low pressure system that's just off to our north and east. We've got non-severe storms it's working through here. It's dumping some frog strangling rains out there. We've got some lightning that's occurring as well. We're going to be dealing with the rain and storms throughout the entirety of today. There will be numerous rounds. And again, folks, this is going to continue over the next several days. Let's get a look across the region. We'll kick things off overlooking the B.H. James Distillery Skycam down in Adairville. Raining cats and dogs over in that direction. Just had a very bright lightning flash there right before I panned over to this. And then we can get another look, folks, overlooking the Sextonville Bitter Skycam over in Gold City. Look at that rain foot there. Got a nice little bolt of lightning there as well. Widespread showers and storms impacting the area this morning, and this will be continuing as we work throughout the day. Taking a look over the current conditions. We have got readings that are hanging out right around the mid and upper 60s region wide. You can already see where the most of the rain has fallen overnight and into this morning. Right over here in Logan County, folks, it has been absolutely coming down here over the past hour or two with that leading line of convection that we were just taking a look at blossomed. And they're really approaching right about an inch of total rainfall. We're around 4/10 of an inch here on the south side of Warren County. Closing in on 6/10 of an inch there on the north side, and we should see more rain gather as the day wears on. Looking at today's setup, we have got this meandering boundary, stationary front that's going to be lifting and wobbling due to the north and somewhat of a warm front, if you will. That's going to keep a very warm, moist, and unstable air mass present across our area, thus resulting in the opportunity of more rounds of showers and storms as we progress and work throughout the day, all right? So let's go ahead and let's jump right into it and let's talk about what's in the cards for us as we work here over the upcoming days. Starting out today, you can see we have got this area of low pressure that is approaching from the west, all right? That is going to be deepening across the Great Plains as it closes in and continues to move our direction. And you will note we still keep the rounds of showers and storms across the region today, all right? Here we are working a little bit later into the week, and our setup becomes a bit more concerning. We're going to have this pinwheeling upper level low over the Great Plains. It's going to be churning these disturbances and cold fronts east towards the region. The first of these will be arriving on Tuesday, and we'll have to be keeping eyes on this throughout the day because the exact timing of the rounds of storms could greatly mitigate or actually enhance our severe weather risk as the week wears on. We get the first one here rolling in here on Tuesday morning. We're going to have to be watching that closely. And then again, as we get into Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, as you can see here, with the cold front trying to press south and east through the region. Now, something particular is going to happen after this cold front tries to wash out and work south of the region. Then it's going to attempt to lift back to our north as a warm front, with this deepening low getting an attachment right here, with a warm front lifting to our north and another associated cold front that's going to be blasting east across the region. So by the time we work into Wednesday afternoon, this is how our setup is going to appear, all right? So we work into that time frame, and then we work into Wednesday night. We got the warm front located to our north. We are east of the cold front. We are firmly located in the warm sector of this weather maker. Deep southerly flow is going to be providing all of that available storm energy and that warm, moist, and unstable air that's going to be streaming in like a banshee out of the Gulf of Mexico. With the orientation, the location of the low pressure system and the cold front coming through here, I do not like the looks of this setup at all. So now let's get a little bit deeper into it and let's take a look at the closer view here to give you the full breakdown. Here we are working throughout this morning, and then we have this round that we were just looking at on the radar of widespread showers and storms moving through here. That's going to continue off to the north and east, and then we might catch a brief lull in activity right around midday on into around lunchtime. With the peak heating arriving this afternoon in the warm and moist environment, we can have these more robust cells blossoming throughout this afternoon and evening. We're still not expecting severe weather today. We might have a few cells reach that magnitude with gusty winds and some small hail being developed, along with widespread moderate to heavy rain with any cell that's able to get going. You will note here as we work throughout the overnight with the loss of daytime heating, our activity begins to subside across the region. Wait for it. Here we are working into the Tuesday time frame. Here comes the initial wave. Outrunning a cold front that's off to our west, and we're going to have to keep eyes on this on Tuesday morning. Right now, guidance continues to keep the bulk of the strong and potentially severe storms right along and north of the Wobbles community. But then, as we work into the afternoon, folks, look at these robust cells blossoming and bisecting right through the heart of the Wobbles community. This could be bringing a strong and severe weather concern to us. And then again, as we work into Tuesday evening, into Tuesday night, folks, look at these discrete supercells that models suggest get going right along western and middle Tennessee and western and central Kentucky. And then it tracks off to the south and east through the region. Look at these parade of supercells lining up over here right along the Ohio River. And folks, this is the initial round. This is working through Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. And then that's going to pass through here. Unfortunately, it would appear with the majority of us being asleep. So we're not liking the views of that with that moving through here in that time frame. We're going to be looking at a similar setup as we get into our Wednesday as well, with more rounds and perhaps even a more robust environment for even stronger, even more severe weather, given the Wednesday into Wednesday night and Thursday morning setup as well. So the factors that we look at in regards to severe weather is lift, we've got moisture, we've got shear, we've got instability. Lift is going to be present with the cold front and these mesoscale boundaries from these leftover storms serving as a focus for lift to fire on more storms and convection. We have the moisture that we're looking at right now, folks, to where we're going to have dew points on the magnitude of the mid and upper 60s today. But again, wait for it. Look at this surge in these dew points off to our south and west that's going to be streaming north and east as we get into our Tuesday. Look at these readings, folks. We get past sunrise on Tuesday. We roll into Tuesday afternoon. Dew points of the magnitude of 70 plus degrees is well above efficiency guidance for strong and severe convection. We get around the mid 50s and above, that's supportive of severe weather. We're going to be well above the cusp on that, folks. And look at this deep plume of warm, moist air with all of these maximizing dew points working in here from the west as that line of showers and storms try to work through here Tuesday afternoon on into Tuesday night. So we got the lift, we got the moisture, the shear is going to be present, helping to keep these storms organized. And then what are we lacking? We need to look at the final factor, which is instability. Needless to say, doesn't take a rocket scientist to notice this, but take a look as we work throughout today. Here we are getting into tonight, and here we are working into our Tuesday. Look at that. Look at this instability becoming maximized here right across western Kentucky and Tennessee whenever the strong and severe storms will become possible. And then tracking off to the east here as we work into Tuesday evening on into Tuesday night. Folks, this is going to have to be monitored extraordinarily closely in the Tuesday through the Thursday time frame, all right? We're going to keep the instability in here. The atmosphere should be able to recover as we work into and the lull in between the Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, and Wednesday night time frame. But folks, again, this is looking very concerning for the possibility of a multi-day severe weather risk. And folks, all storm modes and all threats are going to be on the table. We're going to be looking at damaging straight line winds, the possibility of very large hail, and yes, we will stand the possibility of tornadoes developing, even the possibility of some of those becoming strong and violent. So again, please have your safety plan in place before our chances at these strong and severe storms work in here, all right? We're going to go back over here to the big picture view. We're going to get rid of the illustration here, and then we'll press it as we work throughout our Wednesday night into Thursday morning. The cold front blasting through here. We get into the Thursday time frame. We're finally going to be on the backside of the cold front with northwest winds working in here Thursday night into Friday, bringing an end to all severe weather risk. We're going to result in a major cool down here across the region as well as that occurs, all right? So taking a look at the latest with the breakdown, we have got our analog guidance, we've got our machine learning capabilities, as well as our human forecasters over at the Storm Prediction Center have all outlined a multi-day severe weather threat for the Wobbles community, including us on a Tuesday, and then working into Tuesday night into Wednesday, and Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So we could see multiple rounds of this working through here. To get in now, again, we're looking here and all model guidance is pointing over in that direction. Here is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. We've already been included in a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather on Tuesday, especially into Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. All severe weather modes will be on the table, all right? We're looking at a similar setup again as we work into our Wednesday, but we do have more robust parameters that are being initiated. They've already placed us in a level 3 out of 5 in an enhanced risk for the possibility of strong and severe storms Wednesday into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Please take this threat seriously. Have your safety plan in place, folks. Go ahead and have your phones charged up as we work throughout that time frame in case we were to get in on any power outages through that time, and we will obviously be updating this as necessary and bringing you the latest as the latest model guidance continues to come in and we get a better handle on exactly how these weather makers are going to evolve, all right? Before I show you the 5-day weather forecast, I want to take a look back over here at the Sexton BIM Builder Skycam real quick. Look at that beauty of a shelf cloud that is moving in with that line of strong thunderstorms that is working through Simpson County and up into Warren County as we speak. That is a very well-defined structure of a beautiful shelf cloud there for us to take in, but just wanted to show you all that neat little weather tidbit here before we break down our 5-day weather forecast. Multiple rounds of showers and storms, folks, remain the name of the weather game. These showers and storms will be present today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Likely shower and storm chances throughout. The strong and severe storm risk will become maximized at any point in time throughout our Tuesday, throughout our Wednesday, and rolling on into our Thursday morning as well. Extraordinarily warm, extraordinarily humid out there each and every day. High temperatures locating anywhere between the low to mid 80s. And then as we work into our Friday, we're going to see the rain showers gradually come to an end, maybe even some rays of sunshine by the afternoon. It will be much colder with those temperatures hanging out right around the 70-degree mark. Folks, that'll wrap up your Monday morning weather or not forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Stay weather aware of the upcoming days with the numerous threats for severe weather.